Alrighty, well, hello everyone, and welcome to 4pixels. Kanetsu and Coco are here, and we are continuing the house in Fata Morgana.
It's been picking up, so I'm excited.
Yeah. Master.
Is this, yeah.
I'm gonna assume, yeah. Master. Ah, you have awakened. You gave me quite the startle.
Hey, to Warm.
Hello, to Warm.
I hope so too.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It has been going on for quite a while, and it seems like we're getting to the climax. Thank you for coming by again. Let me just quickly put. Alright. Do you not remember? You suddenly started staring off into the distance, and you would not respond to anything I said. I thought you were playing a prank on me. Your hand. Oh yes, I did not let go of it. For if I had, we would be in quite the predicament. Someone approaching the mansion, you say? You saw them? Those images were shown to you by me. If you saw something, those images were not shown to you by me. If you saw something, then it was by your own powers. But if you think about it, that is nothing unusual. You are, after all, the master of this house. Actually, now that we're back with this master character, I did kind of have a thought, and I think we might have touched on this before, that the master might be the white-haired girl. And technically speaking, if the rest, we don't know what happened to the rest of the Rhodes family, but if they all died, then even if she is a bastard child, technically she would be the heir to the mansion, I think.
Yeah.
So that's my prediction.
And I mean, it seems like she's been living for a long time too, so she would definitely like outlive the Rhodes family.
And she did mention how she felt like she was being called by it. You should, in all actuality, be able to do anything I can do by yourself, Master. So it is very possible you could have knowledge that I do not. Now, let us return to the mansion's tale. After the second beast paid a visit, Bestia began to destabilize again. The white-haired girl would soothe his heart, but the calm was only ephemeral. He was like a cracked glass ball. If you dropped him, that would be the end. If you put too much force into handling him, he would shatter. He was very difficult to care for, and cracks do not heal. The damage still remains, even if the two sides appear to be held together firmly in place. Furthermore, they slowly, gradually, and without intervention, spread. The beast appeared to be afraid of someone's voice. He would, on occasion, stare into empty space and shout, cover his ears and groan. One day, he shattered all the windows in the mansion, crushed the silverware I had just polished to a shine, and destroyed all the mirrors. I assume he did not want to see his beastly self.
More! There's more! There's still more that reflects my image! Windows, mirrors, faces, dishes, they all show my reflection!
What are you doing?
I have no need of anything that reflects me. You can understand that, can't you?
Why? You're going to cut your hands like that. Tracing the wall with her fingers, the white-haired girl approached Beastia. She stretched her spindly fingers out toward the beast's rugged hands. His hands were wet with blood from his frenzied attempts to destroy anything reflective in the house. Look at all these cuts.
Stop, you're going to dirty your hands. Get back!
No, I will not.
It's no use. No matter how many times you call me human, the mirrors tell another story. Not just the mirrors. Everything reflective shouts BEAST at me angrily.
Take a shot every time they say beast.
We'll be dead.
Look at how precarious I am. It's hideous. Pitiful. I thought I was all over when I protected you from the beast. But that image keeps coming back to me. The sight of another beast clinging onto me. I can hear its voice. It says I was only ever a beast!
Go, 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 go.
God.
Voice? Whose voice?
So you don't know. So you can't hear it.
You're
Wait a second.
What?
She said, look at all these cuts. But she's supposed to be blind.
Yeah, I thought that was very weird. I think she's either... it could be that she is faking her blindness. But I think that might have just been, like, maybe they didn't think through that line. You startled me for a second there. I was like, what did I miss? You're fighting against something beyond the limits of my perception.
Fighting? No, if only it were a fight. It speaks the undeniable truth.
As I have said before, you are not a beast. You look like me. I am certain of it.
Your eyes.
What?
Your red eyes. They show you nothing, but they show me what I am. I must gouge out your eyes! They show me the difference between us.
Are you afraid of my eyes? If my eyes cause you fear, if you can see in them your reflection, then you are welcome to destroy them. Rip them from me with your own hands. I have no need of them after all.
Why would you go so far from me? You. The voice says that you're laughing at me. That deep down you ridicule me.
Do you believe that? After all the time we've spent together.
I don't know. I'm starting to lose confidence. I believe you. I think I believe you. But I find myself wavering. I'm losing sight of myself. And of you. Of everything. In all my memories, I am a beast. The voice says I was always this way. Which I suppose means I am a beast. I can't be anything but.
Oh my god.
Do not trust the voice. Trust me instead. I do not want to make another mistake. To do something like run away Because I was so weak-willed. Ooh, is she possibly recalling what she did before?
I do not understand this woman. She's so pure-hearted, so beautiful, like hope personified. I want to understand, to believe her. I was sure I could do it, but I keep failing. Why am I losing my grip on everything?
Are words not enough to convince you?
What?
Are words not enough to convince you that you are not a beast? Then see for yourself, feel for yourself, that there is but one difference between us.
What are you doing?
I assume our skin and our hair and our eyes are different colors, but those do not count as a difference. The only thing that differs between us is our sex.
Hold on.
In his utter shock, Bestia was frozen in place. And he was right to be surprised. The sound of rustling fabric shook the air in the forlorn mansion. I hope I'm not gonna have to censor or quickly come up with a censor or anything.
Wait, what?
She had placed her hand on the sleeve of her garments and begun to disrobe. Before long, gaze upon me. She was standing there, completely undressed. Her body was incomparably beautiful. Slender, not an ounce of excess fat on her. The sight of her was impressive, almost divine. Even I let out a gasp when I saw her, 'cause I'm very gay. See for yourself. This was the first time Bestia had seen the white-haired girl unclothed. Though they had slept in the same bed, as I said before, they did not have a physical relationship. She grasped his unmoving hand and guided it toward her. She moved his hand across her flesh, along the curve of her shoulder, down her arm, and pressed it against her chest firmly enough for him to feel her beating heart. Do you think this caused a stirring within him? Is there any man for whom the touch of a woman's skin would not? A gay man! Especially one so beautiful as her. However, he was not aroused.
Beastia confirmed gay.
Why do you think that was? Because a beast cannot lust after a human. I believe you know the answer. Are you crying?
Could you smile for me?
What?
I wanted to see you smile.
Like this? I'm not sure I'm doing a good job.
No. You're doing fine. Your smile is so pretty. It calms me, warms my heart. I think I know someone somewhere who has that same smile.
Huh?
Backstory, finally? Ah.
Oh.
I'm getting weird.
Wait
I'm
a
getting,
second.
I'm getting very weird. Thank you for seeing me off.
Don't mention it.
I learned so much about this town thanks to you. You made my stay here quite enjoyable. What's the matter? You're looking rather glum.
I wonder.
Huh?
I wonder why the sea exists. I was born in a port town, so it's always been there for me. This huge, never-ending, expansive, magnificent ocean. Far too big for a single, measly little human like me to cross. It's so pretty.
It is.
I feel I understand why you like the sea. But right now I can't help wondering why God created such an enormous sea. Why he didn't make the world smaller.
Konetsu? Uh-oh. Looks like we lost her, folks. While we wait for her to return, Deworm, out of curiosity, do you have a favorite chapter? Oh, okay. I had looked up on how long to play this game is, and I was very surprised to see it's a pretty long game. Yeah. Well, that just makes me really curious to see just where all this is going to go.
I'm back.
Yay!
I
Welcome
have
back.
no idea what happened.
Alright. Yeah, we didn't hear this line if you read it.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I'm talking nonsense.
Not at all. I'll probably be back eventually. That's just part of the job.
And will you have lunch at the seaside restaurant again?
Quite likely. And I bet it'll be mostly meat too.
Was your stomach able to handle it?
I'll train for next time. God, they really are cute. I'm so sad. But yeah, I don't know. The transition from that last scene to this one, and him talking about her smile being familiar. I don't know.
There's
I'm getting weird vibes. I'm getting an idea, but I'm too afraid to say it since it's kind of stupid. But
that she went to him and like got away.
I don't know.
No,
I
but
kind of feel like maybe
that they met
Beastia, maybe like Beastia and the merchant have some sort of connection. But we actually saw the scene in which he killed the merchant, so I'm not sure how that's possible. But it
Yeah.
feels strange. Like somehow he's recalling Pauline's smile, so maybe they did meet.
Maybe they met and I don't know. Maybe she didn't see him as a beast or something, so she didn't react.
Maybe,
Or like
yeah.
he saw her from away or something. Because right now in the present, she's looking for the merchant.
Yeah, right now she and Javi are heading towards the mansion.
Maybe she'll remember him when they meet.
Oh man.
That'll be weird.
Your ship is going to embark soon.
Yeah.
Will people get mad you're not helping them prepare?
Most likely.
Then you should hurry off.
Yeah. Pauline,
Hmm?
I just wanted to thank you again. I appreciate you taking so much time to show me around.
Is that all?
No. I don't know why, but I was considering leaving without telling you this.
I'd like you to tell me.
I'd feel better if you turned me down.
What?
My homeland is only getting more isolated. Unlike your country, mine is not eager to associate with the rest of the world. I probably don't even have their patronage anymore. What I'm saying is that I have absolutely no stability. I can't even say for sure whether I'll be back. So,
You're right. There's nothing but obstacles. I'm sure my mom would be opposed as well. But I've fallen for you. The way you look staring out at the sea, the shape of your lips when you smile at me, the kindness in your voice. The more time I spend with you, the deeper I fall in love with you. The whole world could separate us. And these feelings would not change.
well, damn, you beat me to it.
If I'd waited, I don't think you would have ever gotten to it.
I'll say it to myself too. I love you, Pauline. I fell for you the moment I first saw you. I promise we will meet again.
Mm-hmm. I promise. I'll be waiting.
Thank you.
It's visible in both of our eyes. This love, strong enough to wash away all our tribulations. It's all right there, plain as day, in each of our eyes. Mine and his. Did you hear something?
Huh?
It sounded like someone's voice.
I didn't hear anything. Must have been your imagination.
Oh,
You want to turn back, lady?
huh?
You're looking nervous.
I'm just fine. Let's keep moving. But there is one thing.
What?
My name isn't Lady. It's Pauline.
This again. Ugh.
Lady is so distant. I don't like being called that. So, call me Pauline.
Polly. How's that? Can I call you Polly?
Oh, come on! I'd really rather you call me Pauline. I'm an only child, so I've always wanted a younger brother or sister. But Polly makes it sound like I'm the younger one.
I'm not your brother and I'm not a child.
You called yourself a kid yesterday, though.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, fine. You can call me Polly. It's not my full name, but I'm glad you're calling me something other than Lady, Javi.
That's what I'll do.
Oh. You laughed!
Be quiet.
You're no fun.
I'm so worried for these two.
I know, me too.
There's a mansion
Especially
up...
for Javi.
Yeah. There's a mansion up ahead, standing atop the cliff. I can't say why exactly, but I feel like it's something that shouldn't be there.
What do you mean?
It feels out of place in this area. And something seems off about it. Like, it's somehow ethereal and could disappear at any moment. No, I'm probably just overthinking things. Sorry, that was stupid of me to say.
It's okay. We still can't see the mansion Javi's talking about from here. Just dense, overgrown forest. But for some reason, I can sense that we're approaching it. It's a strange sensation. Anxiety is bubbling up from deep inside me, and at the same time, I feel like I could burst into tears. Not out of fear, but familiarity. Familiarity? I've never been to this country before. Everything I'm seeing is new to me. There's nothing at all for me to find familiar. Why, then?
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Are you sure you want to do this?
I am.
You agreed not to go inside. Don't break that promise.
It's okay. Don't worry.
I'm worried!
I'm sorry for putting you through this. Making you relive unpleasant memories. But thank you for accompanying me when you have nothing to gain from it. Don't worry, I'll just look around. Which is even worse. I'm only searching for a sign he was there. And when I'm done, we'll return to the village together.
Alright.
Okay. Now, let's go. We push our way through the dark, dense woods. And then, like the world fading into view after a dream, a mansion appears before us. It rests quietly upon a cliff against a backdrop of emerald ocean. This is the Beast's Den? It should, by all rights, be a magnificent scene, but the blue sky and jade sea clash with the building. It appears alone, isolated precariously from the rest of the world.
Yes, this is it. This is the mansion where the beast dwells. Hello, Justin. Thank you for coming by.
Hey.
We're doing well. How about yourself?
Careful not to make any noise, we draw nearer to the house. This inexplicable structure sitting in between the forest and the cliff. The fluttering I feel in my heart does not seem to be caused only by fear of the beast. The weeds and plants growing unchecked around the house are tall enough for Javi to hide in. I imagine that's how he approached the mansion the first time, lurking in the overgrowth. Say, have the people of the village thought about leaving this area? Moving somewhere else, away from the beast's den?
Only those with enough savings can do that. Leave without money and you'll just die in a ditch somewhere. Everyone's made their lives here in the village. We have farmland, cattle, ships. It's not easy to let all that go. Not everyone can just hop on a boat to another country like you, Polly. We're not wealthy.
Sorry, I I didn't mean to offend.
at the moment?
Mhm.
Okay then. I guess you're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Alas.
Alas.
That's alas.
Sure is. Tall lass.
Have you seen them? The travelers who set up camp outside of town. I was interested at first. Not a lot has been happening lately, but they have a sinister feeling to them. You can feel it, right? I told Cornifer he's not to speak to them. His heart and his mind are a little too open sometimes. I'm glad I put down my weapon. This quiet life with Corny makes me a lot happier. It would be nice to stretch my legs out again, though. Sometime soon. I bet she would have a really awesome fighting style.
Oh yeah.
Being like as big as she is.
Yeah.
Like the trailer I saw for Hornet
Silk
game,
Song.
I was like, holy shit. Oh.
Oh yeah. I can't wait for that.